What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen. I did a story earlier this year about a young lady pictured here. Her name is I had a problem with this. Nevaeh Jones. Shout out Nevaeh Jones. And this young lady went out at night to go on a food run for her and her mom and family. And as she was coming back to her house and she went to go in her door, an unknown gunman across the street came out of nowhere and fired multiple shots, striking her all over her body. And before he ran off, she was on the porch. Her mother came out, grabbed her, and pulled her in the house. She lost an eye and various other injuries. Well, last night, this young lady found me on Instagram, and she seen my video, and she contacted me. And she left me this message right here, which was pretty cool. Me and her spoke. I gave her my number, reached out. We spoke for a little bit, and she told me she's doing good, and she just got fitted for a prosthetic eye, so she's making a smooth recovery. So, she thanked me for doing the video. No, Nevaeh, thank you. This doesn't make you a victim, it makes you a survivor. You keep doing that. Me and the rest of this channel, those of us that, care, wish you the best. And if there's anything you ever need or anything like that, you got my number, your family now. Give me a ring. Now, I want to talk about this story I covered yesterday that happened recently out there in Columbus, Ohio. And it's concerning this young man right here. This young man is Martonio Wilder. He's no longer with us. May he rest in peace, for the simple fact that his mother took his life and put him in a trash bag and put him in the attic. Called police and said he was missing. Well, man, this is bothering me. She's locked up now, her and her boyfriend / girlfriend, or vice versa, Jonah Lowe. The mother's name is LaShonda Wilder, age 32. Jonah Lowe, we don't know how old she is. But some more information came out on the case, and I want you guys to check it out. And we'll come back and do what we do.
LaShonda Wilder and girlfriend Jonna Lowe both turning themselves separately Saturday evening after being on the run from Columbus police.
I think it's a tragedy.
This is the scene Friday night, hours after police were called to the 1000 block of Olmsted Avenue. Officers began looking for 8-year-old Martonio Wilder after his mom claimed she had not seen her son since he went to bed Thursday night. Officers say throughout the search, Wilder and Lowe became uncooperative during the search. The police report says LaShonda Wilder did not want a canine officer in her home. Neighbors in the area shocked.
Even though he's up in heaven with God right now, he shouldn't be. I mean, he should be right down here being a boy playing. But instead, he's up in heaven.
Police records show at 6:20 Friday evening they made the horrible discovery. The young boy was found dead in a trash bag in the attic. The mother and girlfriend leaving the scene without telling police. A brief Amber Alert was issued for Wilder's other 2 young children and canceled hours later after they were found safe. Family members not speaking on the incident.
Is anybody able to talk to us about Jonna and what happened?
Both women are now in the Franklin County Jail. Police investigating this incident as a homicide, upgrading the charges for mother LaShonda Wilder to murder. Both Wilder and Lowe also charged with obstruction of justice. Neighbors in disbelief of a young life gone too soon.
It's just the fact that it's sad. It's sickening.
Jeremiah Wilcox reporting.
8-year-old Martonio Wilder, he was found dead in the attic of his home on Friday, and now his mother and his mother's girlfriend are in jail in connection with the boy's death. Now, John Lowe was arraigned this morning on a felony charge of obstruction of justice. The judge ended up giving her a $500,000 bond. Martonio's mother, LaShonda Wilder, was also arraigned this morning, but she did not appear in court, with the judge saying she was unruly. Wilder received a total bond of $2 million for the murder and obstruction of justice charges. Columbus police say Wilder and 2 of her children were the subject of an Amber Alert Friday night. While investigating the case, police say they found the body of Martonio in a trash bag hidden in the attic. Wilder's other 2 kids were found safe later on Friday night. Police say they were called to Wilder's home around noon on Friday, and Wilder said she had last seen Martonio on Thursday night. Police began a canine search of the neighborhood, after which Wilder and Lowe left without telling police, taking the other 2 children ages 3 and 9. Officers got a search warrant for the house when they realized Wilder was gone, and that is when they found Martonio's body. We spoke with the family of LaShonda and Martonio Wilder following the arraignment this morning. They are heartbroken over the little boy's death, and they say they don't understand how this happened.
We're not on LaShonda's side. Yes, we love her. We love her so much, and it really feels like 2 deaths because we're literally having to sever our ties with our family, you see what I'm saying, our own blood, because she's done the unthinkable.
Martonio's death was ruled a homicide on Saturday, but they're saying that he died from deep neck compression. Now, Wilder and Lowe, they're supposed to be in court for their preliminary hearing on July 9th. Local for you in Columbus, I'm Delaney Ruth, NBC4.
Guys, that's the story of LaShonda Wilder and Jonah Lowe, her girlfriend slash boyfriend slash whatever you want to call it. And Jonah Lowe's charges obstruction, I guess, because she ran with the person or she eluded and tricking police. But LaShonda Wilder's the one that, you know, the story's mainly about, because she went and took her child's life. Now, they said the cause of death was a deep marks from strangulation. I forgot what they called it, but I looked it up. If you guys ever seen what Robin Williams looked like after he hung himself, and he had that deep impression in his thing where, like, you could see where his skin, you could see something was around his neck and it pulled his neck real tight. That's what they're talking about the little boy had. What kind of woman or monster are you to where you choke your son, strangle your son to death? And there's been many other people that have done this. You're the mom, no. 8 years old, you seen him laugh, you seen him cry, you seen him have good days, and you seen him have bad days. But the day you gave him was worse than anything he's ever come across and could recover from. It's a damn shame how people do their kids. They have a self-destructive nature, but they'll preserve their own self and safety, but not those around them, that it's their responsibility to make sure they're better off in life as human beings and adults than they are presently at the time in which they do these crimes. This little boy's 8 years old. What bothers me the most is I seen children like this in the hood where I'm from and other places, you know what I'm saying, where they don't smile. They don't seem like no matter what you show them, you know, they get excited. I don't know why they pick those pictures, because a lot of times you just ask for a picture to put of the child up. Maybe that's the one they pick, but that picture says a lot. It says a lot. He's only 8 years old and he looked like he had the weight of the world on his shoulders in that picture, like he was stressed out. Let me show y'all something. This is my little girl. I'm going to show her briefly. She's happy. She's always happy. She's a kid. I will preserve that childish nature she has, you know, in her progression into young adult, her teen years and then into adulthood as best I can, and keep her away from things that I know are harmful or detrimental to her safety moving forward. With the wisdom I have and her mother has, I'm going to try to put the best in my child as an adult, that's the best I can do. And I did that with all my kids. I did a post yesterday. And let's sidetrack for a second because I'm going to address this. I did a post yesterday about, I was in here making videos and talking with you guys. And Tony, my girlfriend, and my daughter were in there playing pranks on me. So every time I would make a video, when I would go out there, they would do something crazy. So I put these pictures on the post yesterday, right? I'm gonna show you how stupid people are. I put these things on the post, these pictures, right? They tried to have me think it was a ghost in the house and wrote on the mirror and wrote on a thing, like some mystery writing. My little girl wrote that stuff, right? Put some Band-Aids up there and everything else, like a poltergeist or something, like a spirit just putting stuff up and scaring people and stuff like that, right? Unexplained phenomena. So I'm coming in and be scared. Oh, who did that? There's nothing wrong with playing pretend. There's nothing wrong with that. Wanting to scare your dad, wanting to play a joke on your dad. Trust me, I was the king of that when I was a kid. I put that post up yesterday. Somebody got upset. Oh, it's not funny. Oh, you shouldn't let a kid do that. She's 8 years old. And this and that. Got to the point where the whole thing where it got into an argument with my girlfriend, Tony, and this lady that was doing this. Got up to the point where she started bringing up race and saying all kind of stuff. And I'm gonna be the topic on my own video. How the hell I'm gonna be the topic on one of my own videos if I'm dead? That's the thing. People, when you do YouTube, and this is another thing I'm just gonna say. When you do YouTube and you're black, seem like a lot of black folk come on here and they want to claim your channel like it's theirs and start arguing and acting like they would do like on their channel. It's not your channel, it's my channel. Most of the people on this channel are older folk. So when you come in here with that self-righteous bullshit and what you doing and this and that and how you think I think, you might be sadly mistaken, ma'am. The YouTube me is similar to the real me, but it's still a YouTube. The way I am in my live stream, that's who I am. And, but I mean, I still, am a human being. I'm still a father outside of being a YouTube content creator. For you to come on here and not know me personally and say those things about my daughter and what you think, and then, I go look at your page and you ain't got no material on it. It's always the ones that don't have shit that want to tell you how to run your shit. I think you was wrong, man. It was clarified what it was about. It was putting a thing. You wanted to make a big thing out of it and show somebody on the channel, you know what I'm saying, that you standing up for yourself when it was nothing even to stand on. I'm going to leave it at that. But I just, this is just one of the things about being a black YouTuber. A lot of black folk want to tell you how to run your shit and ain't got shit on their shit to show by example. I just wanted to say that real quick. I mean, I can be contacted at any time. You can go in the description box of any of my videos. And if you got a question with what I say or what I did on the video, you can hit me in the email. And trust me, I look at them emails most of the time. If I see it and I see you have a genuine concern, whether it's for me or the safety of anybody else, or you got a typical question, I will reach out to you and answer it. See, I'm not one of YouTubers where I just make something, I get the views, I get paid, and then fuck y'all. I try to reach out and build an actual community on this platform that I have a partnership with. I'm at your disposal. But some people, they just want to talk from the back of the crowd and want to be recognized. It is what it is. But anyway, let me get back to this story. I'm sorry I got sidetracked. That kind of upset me a little bit. This little boy, man, I mean, You had people looking for him. You lied to your family and then put him up there in the attic in case the police would search your area and then go back up there and get him. Put a baby in a trash bag, your baby. And you was going to pick him up and take him back outside. That shows a lot about how you care about your kids, but that shows a lot about the mentality that this person has anyway. As soon as I seen the mugshot of her and her boyfriend / girlfriend, that's all I needed to see. That's all I needed to see. Confusion in the mind. You got 3 children and you have no real male to show them an example of how to be man, because those was boys. You know what I'm saying? The other one was boys. So you don't have no real man. So what you do is you go get a woman that look like a man to play pretend with you to make you feel good while having your children suffer because of role identity, missing identity. It's craziness. You killed your own baby. I give her family credit. We love her, but we ain't standing with her on this. We ain't standing with her. What she did was foul because there was options and she didn't take any of them. She just took the anger and took it in her own hands. How do you choke the life out of somebody that comes from you and used to look at you in admiration and you choke them out? Like I said with the family, reason why I give them credit, guys, and I want you to hear me. They picked a side and they sided with the baby, the victim, because what she did was wrong. Regardless of love, they chose to go against the wrong instead of trying to be dismissive of the right, of what was right. How many times we've seen people go and kill people and do crazy stuff that they know they shouldn't have did, and the family be right behind them. Then a fight start in the courtroom or after they leave the courtroom with the victim's family and these people who are with the killer knowing he was wrong, but they gonna argue and want to fight. And a lot of times you see where this person gets it from. They got them sitting up there on that defense table. Either way, it's messed up. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. If any of y'all got a problem, man, you can hit me up. It ain't like you got to just go on there and say some crazy stuff about a man and his child. She talking about the kid ain't mine. So the baby's Tony's now. People say some of the stupidest shit. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.